Hi guys, it's just Dan here. I just wanted to make a little video for you today. This is about finding cookbooks at the library. You might not want to spend a lot of money getting cookbooks, or you don't have a lot of space to keep them, but you do want to try a couple out, and it might not occur to some people out there that you can go to your local library and check them out right here. So today I'm going to show you what I find at my library, and hopefully it might be something that helps you out. So before we go in, I just want you to remember one number, and that is 641. 641. That is the Dewey number for cookbooks. Oh yeah, one more thing. Shh. Now, like I said, if your library uses the Dewey Decimal System, you want to go to 641 on the nonfiction section. And what do you know? There's a lot of cookbooks here. So let's have a look, see what we can find. First thing that stands out to me is this giant Cook's Illustrated cookbook. It is kind of an oxymoron because honestly there isn't a whole lot of pictures here, but it is full of information. Fans of the movie Julie and Julia will be happy to see this book here. Julia Child's very first cookbook, and there she is with her two co-authors, is here in the library. Oh, another curiosity here. It's Abraham Lincoln in the kitchen, and I look at the cover and haha, it's exactly what I pictured. Abraham Lincoln in the kitchen. Hey, Benjamin Franklin in the kitchen, that's pretty funny too. Welcome to Flavortown. Ah, yes, another kitchen classic. This big, heavy, The Joy of Cooking. It is a pretty big book, and there's a lot to it. I recommend this. Hey, if you got one of those Instant Pots or pressure cookers, there's a lot here for that. There's some instant one-pot stuff, and there's also different generic pressure cooker. Hey, even for paleo diet, you have something for your Instant Pot right here. Speaking of diets, there's also several Mediterranean on the shelf today. There's a little bit of everything there, yeah. Hey, for those people who don't like meat, there's lots of vegetarian and vegan options. Haha, there's even a couple thug kitchens. I'm going to do a video on these pretty soon. And there's even a book called My Family Won't Be Vegan. Well, check it out. And there's that if you want to terrorize your family with veganness. And if you're a vegetarian with a crock pot, there's this, which is pretty cool. Now, in recent years, a few of those YouTube stars have gotten their own book deals, and here's the one from My Drunk Kitchen, which I haven't seen yet. Now, you won't learn any insider trading from this person, but she'll teach you a lot of homemaking stuff. Martha Stewart stuff is here. And over here is something I thought was kind of interesting. This is the Good and Sheep book. It is based on the fact that folks who have food stamps don't get a lot of money every month. So this book is designed to allow people who are on very little per month to be able to make amazing meals. I love it. Hey, here's another PBS guy, Curtis Stone. And if you ever shopped at Winn-Dixie, you might recognize him from Cooking with Curtis. Ah, what shelf isn't complete without some Ina Garten? Let's have a look here. I'm cooking Jeffrey his favorite food. Dinner is at 5. I am always happy to see this here. I actually have my own copy, but this one kind of reads like a textbook. It just teaches you the science behind the cooking, and it really teaches a lot of good techniques. It's awesome. Hey, over in this section that has Alton Brown, got some Good Eats books. Those are pretty cool. And also his latest, it's the home cooking book. I'm going to do a video on this pretty soon. It's just really fun. Around the same time that book came out, Anthony Bourdain put out a cookbook, and what better way to make a tribute to Anthony Bourdain and cook some of his recipes. So here you go. Hey, we're in the library, so that means dummies books. I wouldn't diss it though, because I learned a lot of really good things from a Cooking for Dummies book, just like this one back in the day. Well, this is kind of morbid, but my question is, don't you do everything that you do before you die? So it's kind of redundant. Yeah. Another good cookbook author is Mark Bittman. So here's the How to Cook Everything Vegetarian. The latest edition has an artichoke on the front. These books are big, heavy, and got a lot of information. Now, my favorite meal of the day is breakfast, also known as brunch during the weekend. And what do you know? You can be a brunch chef too. Here's Bobby Flay's latest book. Pretty cool, huh? And if you like pretending that you live on a big farm with your big family, check out Pioneer Woman. Her stuff's very heavily illustrated and a lot of fun. So a fun tech tip is if you check out the new books section of the library, just check out the same 641s. You might find some brand new cookbooks that have just been published. Another tech tip is if you don't find what you're looking for and you have one of those libraries with multiple locations, you can look up what you want on their websites and place a hold and say where you want to pick it up. And then they just say, okay, we'll bring it to wherever you want to pick it up. And it's pretty awesome. I use this a lot. So there's a fun little overview of what you can find in the library, and this is a big library system, but I've actually visited some smaller libraries in smaller towns that actually have a lot to offer nonetheless. But anyway, this channel is going to have more cookbook reviews coming out, more fun stuff, so hit like and subscribe. You'll see what else we're put out. Okay, bye-bye.